Good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is Mayegun Live. Thank you very much for joining me. Remember, after reading the caption of the broadcast, just take a moment and read the description of the broadcast as well. Then like it, share it. Invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell them that Mayegun today, Mayegun is live in that order. So thank you very much if you have done that already. Now, tonight, I have come with the collections of a collection of reactions after the Okpebholo, the Dodoyo governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo, made a subtle threat against Peter Obi in a rally somewhere in the state just 24 hours ago. The coalition guys, I am talking about their ongoing coalition in ADC. They have issued a statement calling on Tifnumbu and his field agent that Tifnumbu should call his field agents to order, that they should not set Nigeria up on set Nigeria on fire. Obedience themselves, they have taken to the social media to express their own personal disgust. In that same breath, Edo citizens that you can say Edo obedient, they themselves have also taken their governor to the cleaners, because according to them, he's like a butterfly that thinks or sees himself as a bird, that they believe that is just kind of like a puppet whose puppet master is being sent a message that will likely consume him. I am speaking from what majority of them have actually said. So Obi himself hasn't said anything. However, tonight, the collections of these reactions, as well as looking into that statement, looking into it, digging into it deeper, and let's leave it on record. Because for those who knows Tifnumbu very well, for those who know Tifnumbu very well, he doesn't, by any chance, tolerate any opposition, any political threat to his personal ambition. He has a way of neutralizing such. For those of you who remember Funshaw Williams in Lagos, as much as many people believe that no, he won't get to that stage, he doesn't have to do it himself. Okpebholo, the Dodoyo governor of Edo, is pretending to be fighting courtism. As it is said, the court, sort of like the court crisis, or the courtist crisis in Edo State, has reached some dangerous level, enough that Okpebholo and the State House of Assembly, they've signed the law, right, to deal with courtists. Under this cover is is from where Dodoyo was speaking from, saying he can no longer guarantee the safety of Obi. So if Obi is coming to Edo State, he must inform him. And something that the supporters of, the Ronukus and their subtle supporters, including Okpebholo's own supporters, they said, well, he's right. Edo State is experiencing different kinds of insecurity right now. And if anything should happen to Peter Obi in Edo State, they will still blame the governor. So the governor is just saying, if you want to come to my state, you must tell me that you are coming. But the guy himself is a private citizen right now, even though he's like politically exposed person, as they say, politically exposed person, PES. PEP rather. However, like other private citizens, how many of them will need to speak to Okpebholo, Edo governor, to be guaranteed their safety visiting Edo State? And saying this at a political rally, right? Just like Alia did. Alia broadcasted to Alia of Benue. He broadcasted to his own entire state because of this Obis visit, which according to them, this charity that Obi is doing, donating money here and there, to them, it is pure politics. And they can't be pretending that it is just charity. So if he's bringing anything to give anybody, any school or any group of what have you in his state, right, you must tell us. Because if the cultists attack you and kill you, I'm not going to be responsible. So again, if you know Tifnubu's modus operandi, he doesn't have to do it himself. And when they come to public and drop statements like this, they are at the same time trying to achieve two things. One, to maintain, which is their personal MO too, right? To maintain the continued, message of a fear. Because somehow, if you look at it today, Nigerians have been told that there's nothing they can do to remove Tifnumbu electorally. Like people are kind of believe that they can't. Do you understand? Like, you can't remove him. He will do his 8 years and stuffs like that. So you see all these kind of like statements in public, right? It is to ensure that they maintain that, to say, you are treading in a dangerous path, though. And anything can happen to you if you don't watch what you say. And in fact, seeing you moving about like there's no issue, we need to let you know that there is, so anything can happen. No. You know, the same time they will tell you that Nigeria is very safe. Don't forget that too. They will tell you that Nigeria is so safe right now. Or you have 2 governors so far, APC governors, who have now issued subtle threats against one of their prominent opposition leaders, Peter Obi. So they will tell you that they are just trying to warn him now. No, they are not. It is to maintain that message and the momentum of fear. It works well in the midst of insecurity and the rest of that, which mainly they are behind it themselves. The fear that they have created in the land, they want to maintain that. And on the other hand, they want you to believe that, Nigeria is better, it's safe, everywhere is. No. So picking that word, first, what was he saying before he made that threat? I think I have combined both here, just to give you the context of what we are talking about. Replay.
Let us follow the man that no road. Yes. Asewaju is doing well for Nigeria. We are not campaigning, but we are always telling our people the truth. Asewaju has done well. Everything you see I'm doing in Edo today, who is giving me money?
You.
Who is giving me money?
That's right, you.
So, now that we know this, 2027 is guaranteed.
We know. We know. So what do you pass? We know. Everybody you go wait forever. We know.
Now we say a governor is not supposed. The man will say no gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody was saying, no, guys, she won't get 15 million to donate to people. By the time he left, there was crisis. 3 people died in Benin. So for that reason, tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me.
Now be so with the grace, and go with the Thre.
Nuisance lele. Nuisance lele.
Now, I am somebody who is very, very attentive to words. Okay, I am someone that when you are saying something right now, because that is why I do my best, okay, to pick my words carefully, and I do say that whatever comes out of my mouth is not a slip of tongue. Do you get that now? It's not like, oh, I didn't want to say that. No, I didn't mean to say that. No. Whatever comes out of my mouth is what I have right there in my head, thinking, spitting. So therefore, when I'm having a conversation with somebody, I tend to pay attention to how they are using their words. Like, I pay attention, and that kind of tells me more about them. It also tells me more about what they are not telling me. I don't know about you. I'm talking about me, and I bet there are people like that too. You know, and we are the kind of people they will say, why are you reading meanings to words? Because words have life of their own. And from what people say, right, out of their mouth, it tells you exactly how they feel about that particular thing. And also what they are not telling you. Okpebholo said, is security will never be guaranteed. So I kind of like, I wrote that down. Is security in Edo State will never be guaranteed. Even though it's not campaigning, but 2027 is guaranteed for Kolu. Now let's go back to the common question. Do you think Peter Obi is a threat to whatever APC, Ekpebholo, as well as Tinubu himself, whatever they are planning for 2027? The answer is yes, they are. And I'll tell you how they are a threat. Right? They are not in Kolu's word, right? They are not a threat to to remove him and make Obi president. Not like that kind of a threat. The kind of threat that Obi and his obedient poses, not just to Tinubu, but to the entire establishment, which at the last minute, they always kind of find a way to unite against it. And the threat they pose is that in Nigeria, when you see them go for elections, it is always for the highest bidder. Let the best rigger win. And after that, you will see these guys who have said all kinds of unbeatable things about themselves during elections, and they will begin to jump ship to the party, the group that declares victory. And they will be friends again for the next 4 years or 3 years. So when another election is coming, they will pretend to be enemies again, scatter everywhere. You know what I mean? It has always been like that until 2023, when Disobedient and Obi came. And the real threat they posed at the time was that they were questioning the process. That is something that nobody really questions per se. You just have to go and see the judges. You just go after, and if you have the incumbent, you have the easy ride. You don't need to do much. Just call the people that matter, and they will fix things for you. Your opposition will know that they won't do much. But what Disobedient posed, which is so close to what Bokwari and his Buhari idiot were doing before 2015. The difference here is that the Obedient are not physically violent. There's no record of that. But when you look at their determination, it is so scary for the establishment that they dread any breakout of revolution or protest that is kind of like a fueled by a rigged election. It never ends well. No matter how powerful you think you are as an incumbent government in any country, if they go into election and it becomes a disputed one, and with this kind of mind, with this kind of determination, with this number, they are a threat. The entire country may lose, these guys may lose control of the entire country. That is their worst fear for you. Because to them, it would take, what do you call it? It is going to be easier to push a cow through the needle hole than to get to be president. In their book, they have everything to make sure that will never happen. But if your determination goes beyond social media this time around, as people are already saying, 2027 is not going to be 2023, this and that, we are going to a lot. That is the threat. And that is something that if it keeps growing, as they are observing, and by the end of the day, Obi ended up becoming a major kind of like a candidate of their opposition and what have you, then you will understand clearly that despite having the control of all the institutions that have been compromised for Kolu, the real worry is, would everything they plan to do be successfully done without consequences? So when you see guys like Okpebholo, right, Abi Alia of Benue, making statements like, don't come to my state without telling me. They're not saying that from the position of care. They are saying it from the position of fear. And they are not the direct fearful one. They are just in the room when the conversation is being had about this guy and his obedience. Because the more they try to sort of like blacklist them, it seems like the more they grow. And I'll show you that now. So anyone who is involved politically in that place, even those in control who believe that they are in control, they've captured Nigeria, their greatest worry is that what if Obi himself lose control of these people? What if they are more kind of like determined enough that even Obi can't control them again when they witness what they witnessed in 2023? Now that particular factor, don't push it aside. Don't say, oh, nothing will happen. Or you can say nothing will happen. Do you understand? I don't think those guys feels like nothing will happen. Now, the first person to respond, well, officially, they are the Niger Delta, let me see their letter. Niger Delta Congress. So they condemned Okpebholo for threatening remark against Obi. The Niger Delta Congress strongly condemns Governor Monday Okpebholo's recent statement, cautioning and indirectly threatening Mr. Peter Obi against visiting Edo State without security clearance. This directive violates Section 41 of the Nigerian Constitution. Is a stark illiterate and a complete, a bollock. Because normally their constitution, which is a fake one, for that statement alone is already violated the constitution. This illiterate that you have on your screen, right? So it said Edo State today faces dire challenges requiring urgent attention, which so far Mr. Okpebholo has not shown the capacity and strength of character to address. The rampant insecurity and dilapidated or non-existent public infrastructure to case the lives of Edo people are some of the issues needing urgency of action rather. That's their own. Obedient movement also sent their own kind of like warning. Here, first, he said, Okpebholo's dangerous rhetoric, a threat to national unity. The obedient movement has observed with deep concern a circulating video in which the governor of Edo, Okpebholo, allegedly warned His Excellency Obi never to set foot